Hi, and welcome to Top Tat Cook. I'm Joanne, and today I've got Edwina in my kitchen. Welcome, Edwina.
Hi,
and
Joanne.
We're going to be talking a little bit about income streams in a gig economy. So, Edwina, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, my name is Edwina Shaw. I am a writer of fiction, memoir, screenplays. I'm also a teacher of yoga and writing, and I run retreats for women combining both yoga and writing. So, as you can see, multiple streams of income already, as I like to call it, many fingers in many pies.
Yeah, sounds really busy.
Yeah, it's busy and yes, not always highly paid, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
I'm making a living. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So how do you juggle like all those different like streams, and how do you sort of manage that cash flow so that at the end of every fortnight, at the end of every month, you've got sort of that money.
I've got
there.
money for rent.
Yeah, the most important things first.
Yeah. So well, I have a big account, a high interest savings account where whatever comes in all goes in there. And when I'm making money, so some of the things that I do are very well paid. So I put them into the big account and try and make that last. So usually I get some teaching work at universities or other places that's regular, but it's only 10-week blocks here and there.
Oh, okay.
So when I get all of that, that's when I do most of my savings, chuck it all in the big account, and then for when I don't get any work, which can be from December until March, from the beginning of December until March, it has to stretch. And then you live very lean. I've been a writer most of my life, and it doesn't cost much to support me, and I also have a very low rent, which makes things much easier. So find supported housing or a supportive partner helps.
Yeah, that sounds really quite challenging actually. So the housing.
It's hair raising. It's not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, that does sound really challenging. So your housing is it's like a co-op, is it, or?
No, it's just a low rental. We rented it back in the 90s for $150 a week, and now it's $350 a week.
Oh,
and our
okay.
elderly landlords are now both in their 90s, so yes, that's how I can manage to survive, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got its challenges, hasn't it?
It has, but it's also very rewarding in that I'm my own boss and I get to do lots of different things. So that really suits me, getting to do lots of different things. For some people, I don't think it would work. You've got to really be willing to wing it and just put your hand up for everything that comes along and try everything because, and if you're somebody that really needs that stability and security, just go for some other job that will bring you in a regular pay packet. Often, even just yesterday, I was thinking, oh my God, if only I just had a job where I took home money every week and got paid super and got paid sick days and had an air-conditioned office to work in.
Yeah, I know, it's all those challenges, and super is a really good point as well, isn't it? Because when you're freelance, you have to pay yourself super.
Yes, so I put $1,000 in myself every year and get the $500 free from the government, and my uni jobs also pay me a bit of super, so that does something. But yeah, let's just say, I won't be relying on it. We're going to make chia pudding.
So what we were going to also do as part of this episode in our conversation is we're going to make chocolate chia puddings, which is Edwina's choice. So Edwina, why did you choose this particular dish?
Well, I thought of something a lot more decadent, but then I gave myself sugar poisoning from that. So I thought I had to give a healthier recipe. And this one is so easy. It's no cook. And it turns out as this magical treat. And if you take it to a picnic or have it for breakfast, it's very popular and easy and yummy. And you feel like, it sort of turns out like a chocolate mousse, but with 5% of the calories, and it's healthy.
Yeah, that's great. I love it, and also I love your idea where you use one dish. So you mix it. Oh, sorry. So you mix it in the bowl that we pop it in the fridge in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's easy.
Yeah.
And there are multiple variations.
That's right, which we'll show people as well, won't we? So I've got a cup and a half of soy milk.
Yeah. So we have to put the dry ingredients in first.
Dry ingredients first. Okay. So that one is the cinnamon, and there's a teaspoon just in that top drawer behind you.
So just a little bit of cinnamon or a lot, however much you like. You can put whatever flavour. I'll put a lot because I like cinnamon.
That is a lot.
I don't follow recipes very well.
That is a lot. So I think it's a half a cup of chia seeds,
Only
isn't
half
it?
a cup. That's what I do.
Do you? Okay, there's some
I'll
more.
put in a little bit more.
There's
I want to
some
make a
more,
bigger
and
one.
there's vanilla, and there's maple syrup and cocoa.
Oh, the cocoa. So if you like your chocolate dark, then put in heaps. Well, is this sifted? We should probably sift it because the lumps are hard to get out.
Right? It doesn't have any
We'll just
lumps
chuck it
because
in.
my sifter broke.
Okay.
It all fell apart.
I just put it through, one of those drainer things with a spoon. Okay.
So the
That's enough?
yeah, so the proportions are very flexible.
The proportions are flexible, and once you get it in the fridge, so basically it all swells up. That's the magic of these tiny little seeds, is that they swell up and they keep swelling up and make it all into this like creamy type of mousse. You can use whatever liquid you like. So today we've got soy milk, but you can use almond milk. Coconut milk works really, really well. If you wanted to be really decadent, you could use coconut cream. But I was thinking you could use whatever you like. Coffee, alcohol. You could make one with like a liqueur.
You
like
could.
amaretto
That's
or something.
true.
Would
You
be
could
really
actually,
yummy
or
with the
Grand
chocolate.
Marnier with a nice orange.
Oh yeah.
A nice orange flavour. That'd be really nice.
Juice. So
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
you can use whatever sweetener you like, but you don't use white sugar, but you can use like maple syrup or rice syrup or juice. So you could use apple juice as well if you really don't want to use any other
Yeah,
powerful
no, it's
sweetener.
very flexible. And
Yeah.
those chia seeds, I looked them up because I was really interested. They're like packed full of good stuff, aren't they?
I don't know, yes.
I looked them up and I was really impressed actually.
I think they've got protein in them, have they?
Yeah, they have. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I was really impressed. Okay, so
All right,
where
we
are we
better
up
stir
to?
that.
Stir. Okay.
So mix all of that in with the chia seeds. So I want to put peanut butter in too, and I would put the peanut butter in at this stage. It makes it a bit gloopy and you have to stir and stir, but it did make a nice peanut butter chocolate one.
That's cool. And I suppose we
It's
should
not low fat.
we should add that it's vegan as well for
Yes.
people who are interested in eating vegan.
Yeah, so use whatever milk you like.
Yeah.
Chuck
And
the milk in.
yes. So what I was thinking.
Might need more milk or water. Because I put
there's-
so much chia
Yeah,
seed in.
that's okay. There's more, and I've got more as well. So I was thinking, like, just in terms of,
Some vanilla.
in terms of our conversation about these income streams. So I think, what about, five sort of tips for people who are, in the creative fields and who do depend on, gigs for their
Okay.
main income.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Tip number 1, make sure you have your finger in a lot of pies. So not just one university that you have your hand up at, make sure you've got your hand up at a lot. Not just one other company that you get work through, a lot. Make a lot of friends in different places. So that's probably 1.
2, network.
2, network,
Yeah.
network, and always treat people with respect and be professional. Make sure you turn up on time and deliver high quality work. That's probably number 3, deliver high quality work. Make sure that you're really good at what you do. That
Exceed
helps.
expectations.
Exceed expectations. Be generous. Be generous with what you do. Number 4 is, yes, have that account where you put everything and live frugally. And number 5, I suppose, is do it because you love it. This isn't for somebody who's not passionate about what they do. You have to do it because you really want to. And you've got to have, it's really running your own business across multiple different things. So you've got to have that sort of entrepreneurial spirit and be prepared to market yourself, which is the really irksome bit, but it's, you get better at it as you go, and really it's about how you can help people. So that's not too bad. If you can think of marketing as that, how can you help people? That really helps.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thanks, Edwina. I think some really good advice
we
there.
better put our
Put your maple syrup
syrup
in. Now you've got a yoga retreat and a writing weekend coming up soon.
Yes, so in March we've got our, I think it's my 7th or something, Relax and Write retreat that I run for women. This one is up at Camp Kujarawong, which is in Highfields, north of Toowoomba. And it's a lovely, lovely spot. You've got views over the hills, great big trees, and it's open to women only, men. But we do yoga in the morning, and then there are lots of writing workshops. These focus on memoir and life writing, and for beginners. So they're more introductory ones. We do a lot of writing, but you get all the basics of how to put a story of your life together. So, or using your life as inspiration for fiction, which is what I do, of course.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, thank you. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, we always have a wonderful time, and I'm always really, really happily surprised and grateful at the wonderful group of women that we have, because they all come together and support each other and find new friends and little sort of ongoing writers groups. And yeah, really, really lovely. And I have a lot of repeat retreaters. Okay, so I've always tried to keep the retreats as affordable as possible, because I know as, somebody on multiple streams of income, that it's the writer retreats I used to see, I could never afford to go. They were thousands of dollars for a weekend. So these are at school camp type things, a lot of them. So it's not posh, but it keeps the prices down. So for writing workshops and the yoga classes and all the food and everything is all included for $400 for the whole weekend, which I think is reasonable and I could afford if I really saved up hard.
No, that's great. That does. That sounds
and
like
I can always, if you really, really want to come, but you don't have that kind of money, I can work out something with you if you come and help me do stuff, So just get in touch.
Well, that sounds great. Thanks.
Yeah.
For women who are thinking about starting a family, that's when that also becomes more complicated.
Yes, well, for people who have children, it actually works better, because then I had government support as a stay-at-home parent.
Okay.
Now I don't have anything. Now I don't have any financial support from my partner, or very little. He pays a bit more rent than I do, but that's it. So I am responsible financially for myself now.
Yeah. Okay, well I think...
Yeah, so that's even more hair-raising.
Yeah, it is.
But
It's complicated,
I'm sure
isn't
that, there are lots and lots of people who are doing just what I'm doing, and it is possible, and yeah. We might all need to share a house later.
Well, thank you for that, and I think we're probably almost at the end here.
I think we're almost ready, yeah. We should probably put a bit of more milk in later, but... Yeah.
Okay.
So you check it when it's in the fridge and just make sure that it hasn't gone too firm and get it to the consistency you like. Okay, so this is one I prepared earlier, and I'm just going to sprinkle some...
It's like magic.
Yeah. Well, it's so easy. I mean, probably 4 hours is the minimum that I've done it. And if you're really hungry, you could eat it before, but then it's a bit gritty. So wait until it swells up.
Yeah, so maybe wait a few hours.
And we'll sprinkle some raspberries on it too to make it pretty. Oh, yeah.
I love raspberries. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Oh, I love raspberries. They're like lips. Sorry.
That's funny.
Okay, we're going to taste?
We are, yes.
Okay.
I've got a really nice spoon for you.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, Astoria Cafe Tambo.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try. This one I put coffee essence in.
Oh, yum. It's going to be yummy.
Mmm.
Oh, that's yummy.
I'm going to get a raspberry.
That's delicious. Oh, well, thank you.
Yum.
And thanks very much for coming on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.